Alright, enough of the sad music. I had eye surgery. I had it on my right eye. I had it on August 6th. The eye is healing up. The vision is much better. I've got to have surgery in my left eye on August 20th. And my right eye is my dominant eye. So you can imagine what it's like for me right now to try to do any type of photography. I'm not supposed to sit in front of any computer. I can't even go back to work until the end of August. So with all that being said, it's time to give Frank his opportunity to do his thing a little bit. He has had his eyes on a video he wanted to review, and we're going to let him do that today. The video is put out by David Griffiths, or D.GriffGallery Photography, and it's a review video. It's David and his wife reviewing Thomas Heaton's calendar. And I've seen the video. It's really good. It's I think David's wife's name is Jan. She's really very critical of Thomas Heaton's images. It's fun to watch. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. And I know you're gonna enjoy it. Now, if you've never met Frank, you need to go watch this video. I'll put a link to it up at the top of the screen, and it'll explain everything to you. So Frank has a little rivalry or some kind of issue with Thomas Heaton. He said something about Thomas owing him money, so I don't know, it's a long story, but so my point is that this video is a really good one for Frank to review because it talks about his buddy Thomas, and he can review the review video, which will be fun. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to Frank and enjoy. We'll see you next week with some photography. Hopefully.
Hello and thanks for joining us for some landscape photography chat. We're in the studio, which we've spared no expense decorating for this festive edition. And what we thought we might do is something a little bit different. Let me explain. It was about November 2018 I was lucky enough to spend an evening with Tom Heaton. Really interesting evening. I'm a fan of Tom's. I really enjoy his YouTube channel and I like his work. And why wouldn't you? So I was lucky enough to get a signed calendar for 2019. Came home all excited and put it on the kitchen wall. And the lovely Mrs. G had something to say about every single one of them. Now, I should hasten to add, the lovely Mrs. G is by no means a photographer. She has no clue what she's talking about.
Good. She is lovely, ain't she, G?
I'm going to be the counsel for the defence because, as I said, I'm a fan of Tom's work.
I'd like to get to know her a little bit.
Jan has made
you gotta
notes,
take it easy.
And she's going to critique each of the images.
Well, that shouldn't be
and I'm
hard.
going to counter those notes based on my photography expertise, such as it is. So, without further ado, let's crack on. Over to you, Mrs. G.
Right, well, I thought that bush was there unnecessarily.
I thought that bush
it just
should have
doesn't
been
fit in with the rest
blown
of it,
up.
as far as I'm concerned. I would have either dug it up or edited it out.
I would have dug it up and thrown the calendar right in the
I
hole.
see you digging a bush up.
And if Heaton doesn't pay up, I'd throw him
Now,
in
let
there
me
too.
put the case for the defence, if I may. I'm going to struggle with this one because I do kind of agree.
Me too,
Sorry,
Paul McCartney.
Tom, that's not a good start. Let's move on.
Right.
February is a picture from Iceland.
Well, as pretty as it is, I really think he should have waited for a bit of a sunny day.
That's
because
what I would have
it looks
done.
so gloomy. I quite like the pond, but it's just a bit dark.
Dark
Yeah,
and
I'm sure
gloomy. That's
Tom had a limited
exactly
amount of
how I
time
feel
there.
every time I
Maybe
go to
he
the
did wait, and that
mailbox
was as good
and
as
there's
he
no
got.
check.
So what he's done, I think, extremely well is convey the drama of the scene in a
I
location
think
where
Paul
that's pretty
McCartney's
much
been hitting
standard
that
conditions
booze
for that
too
time of
hard.
year.
Dude, that is not
All
Paul
right.
McCartney.
I think that's 1-1, don't you?
Nope.
So far. So, Northern Ireland for
Whisper
March.
words of wisdom.
Yes, now this
Let it
could have
be.
done with a bit of cropping,
Let it
I
be.
think. I like
Dude,
the
we
middle
knock
bit.
it off. I told you that's not
There
Paul
was no
McCartney.
need for all that black at the top.
You think his wife's
I
name
would
is
just
Linda?
stopped And made it really
Dude,
sort
I
of
already
that
told you
colour
his
in the
wife's
middle.
name
I
is
think
Jan.
that would have been better.
That's
Okay.
funny. I don't care who you are.
Again, I'm going to actually find it difficult to counter this one.
Yeah, man, I
Mostly
agree. You can't
because,
just take some
what you've got to bear in mind
oddball
is this
picture
is
of
a
some
calendar,
mountain
so he's got a
range,
specific
throw it
aspect
into
ratio to look
selenium
in
and say,
every
hey,
image.
here's my
So if you
calendar.
crop the top and bottom, which may have been slightly better,
Now
only a
that's
little
some
crop,
sound
it would have
advice,
made
don't
it
you
too
think,
landscape
G?
and it
How would
fit
I
the
know? I
calendar.
can't hear a thing they're
Maybe
saying.
take a different picture then.
Oh, zing.
Or maybe don't take a picture at all.
April, Patagonia, and some absolutely beautiful mountains.
Speaking of beautiful
I like
mountains, did I ever
mountains,
tell you how I
actually, and I
dated
like the
Bo
sky.
Derek?
So that's a third of the picture.
That's a third of the
It can't,
picture.
I know it's a bit samey, but I'm kind of going to the same thing. I don't like the bottom bit.
I don't like the
Is
whole
that it?
bit.
You just don't
G?
like the bottom bit? Okay.
It's brown.
You're an idiot.
A lot
Oh
of
my
nature
God, you're
is
an
brown.
idiot.
Yeah, but it's too brown.
I
brown.
agree, princess.
Okay,
hey, G, you know
Yeah,
I was down in
again, struggle to
Patagonia one
counter
time to
that
play
one.
golf.
There are elements of,
You know, the
I'd
ball
have to agree
travels
with that.
50 yards
But I do
further
like the
because
lake.
there's less
I think the
gravity
shape of the
down
lake is
there.
really
That
nice.
doesn't sound
and
right.
it sort of reflects the gap in the mountains a little bit. So the image is actually really nicely balanced. And what we go for as landscape photographers is
Okay,
balance.
fair enough then. We'll cut these bits off. Have the
Ooh.
lake and go
So
like
it's portrait.
Gee,
Yeah.
your wife doesn't
Actually,
know what
that-
portrait
yes.
means either, does she?
That would be,
that. I would have done.
that would be quite good. Yeah.
Nice to know you're still watching my vlogs.
Gosh.
I'm not
Yeah, catch a couple here
No,
and
not
there.
that at all. Oh, the famous Namibian desert shot.
So he says
Okay, G, pay attention. This is
to
the best
say
part coming up.
that isn't just an orange wall.
Sorry.
There's no context in the picture. Sorry, Tom. There is no context at all. It just doesn't work for me. That tree could be
neither.
anywhere, and that could just be an orange wall.
Yes.
To go all the way to Namibia just for some orange, well, shouldn't have bothered. Just find an orange wall.
Tom, I'm really, really sorry.
I'm not
okay.
sorry. Linda McCartney's
June.
got it spot on.
This
Dude.
is where's this one
Gee.
from?
I went
It's
to
called
Namibia
Approaching
one
Storm.
time. Mosquitoes were the size of your
It's-
fist.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I
probably a
had the
beach in the
best cheese
northeast. I would
sandwich I've
suggest.
ever had in my whole life.
You go to Naribia and all you can remember is the
Well,
cheese sandwich you ate?
bit depressing.
Unbelievable.
If you worked in the Samaritan's office, you wouldn't put this up on the notice board. Let's just put it like that.
Damn,
fabulous. I
man,
love the
she
mood,
is
I
ripping
love the
Heaton
palette.
to
I think the foreground rock,
shreds.
the way it dominates the bottom third is superb. But what do I know?
I'm starting to wonder there,
where are we?
Voice
D-Griff.
of the people, you see.
Wood in Finland.
Yes, and I can see why he thought that might be a good picture. But I would have found more silver trees for a start. There's only 3 in there. And there's all these ones lying down at the bottom, which is just untidy.
So you
Gee,
could
you
have gone
better
in
hope
and
she
tidied the
doesn't
forest.
ever
I would
take
have
a
found
look at your
tidier
pictures.
bit of the forest
Okay.
with more.
September, autumn light in the Lake District.
It's got potential, this picture. But unfortunately,
This is where she drops the hammer.
it's all over the place, really. There's
All right,
fat
so what's your
ones,
deal with
tall
Thomas
ones.
Heaton?
The rest of
You
it's
need
quite
to
nice,
fess up.
And I quite like the colours.
Okay,
but
okay.
It's just a bit messy.
I'm going to defend
Well,
this one quite
one
aggressively
night-
because
One night me and Tommy were down in Soho playing cricket.
Oh, please. You don't know Thomas Heaton.
Yes.
Which is
Yeah, we've known each other forever.
Okay, what bar were you at then, tough guy?
The
name of the bar?
Works really well. As you
I
said,
think
the
it was the
music
Dog
is
and Duck,
lovely.
something
I just
like
think it's got
that.
a really nice mood.
But
and
either way-
Why
everything
is that
about it.
one so green? That sticky up.
We were
Well, because that's one of those
3
ones that doesn't do
sheets
the
to the
green
wind.
and
I mean, we were
Looks like
jacked
it's been-
up,
these are
man.
all
And
misty
we were playing
and-
one last game of
and that one's
cricket.
really like
Winner take all. Loser pays the bar tab.
It is,
Right.
but
All I needed was
juxtaposition
triple
can be quite
threes.
effective in landscape photography.
And I hit
I
it.
think I win that one.
Boom.
Oh,
Right
now there's,
there.
Again, another
And the
autumn
dart
tree
fell
one,
out.
back in Patagonia.
And Tommy got all crazy.
Yes. Well,
said it
it's
didn't
funny
count.
You should say Patagonia.
Then
Because
he went on the
first
wind,
thing I thought
and I
was
got stuck
this
with the
is
bar tab,
quite oriental.
which was
I should like it
enormous.
because I
That dude can
just
put him
really
away.
Dark
No
colours, and I should
way.
Like the nice colours
Way.
and everything. It's just a
So
bit
what
messy.
happened then?
Tommy
Okay.
barfed, I got us a cab, and that was the whole night.
Jazzy.
But you're
That's
not
quite a
getting
good
the
word, I
point.
suppose, but I really quite like it.
I've been playing Tommy in darts for years, and I finally kicked his ass.
The main
And he robbed me of my victory.
Sounds to me like he kicked your ass.
Oh man, you're an idiot. Well, that's the whole story anyway. Let's get back to the calendar.
November, this is the Lake District again.
Yes.
Man,
and
if Tommy
my
would just
notes
admit I
actually
hit
said
that
should
triple
have
three
cropped
and
out
won the
like
game, this
which
thing
was
would be
then
all
Oh,
over.
you're watching the video.
beautiful. A third of the
And have you
picture is
called him?
absolutely
For what?
To talk about it?
No, man, why would I do that? What do you think, I'm a girl or something?
No, I thought you just might want to reach out, you know, try to patch things up. You still watch his videos?
Man, the only thing that's gonna get patched up is your other eye when I'm done with you. Yes, I watch his videos, I'm still his biggest fan, but don't tell him. Man, now you got me all aggravated. Hey everybody, go check out D.GriffGallery on YouTube. His videos are awesome, and his wife is the best photography critic on YouTube. Go check him out and subscribe.
So finally,
Gee, put the link up to his
Arctic
channel.
Mist from Norway.
And Tommy, hit me up for that rematch.
like an Ingmar.
Anytime, anyplace, anywhere. You know where to find me, brother.
Alright, me and Frank just want to give a big thank you to David and Jan Griffiths. We really appreciate you allowing us to have a little bit of fun with your video, which we definitely did.
Hit me up, Tommy.
And my apologies to Thomas Heaton. I don't know what Frank's deal is, but you guys
Shut
need
up,
to
man.
patch things
Tommy
up
knows what my deal is.
ASAP. So that's it for this week. Hope you guys had some fun with this. We certainly did, and we'll see you next week with some photography. If you haven't already, please hit the old subscribe button, like, comment, share, and we'll see you all soon. If you want Frank to review your video, just let me know. Shoot me a note in the comments, and I'll pass it along to Frank. Alright folks, have a good week. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
I saw you downtown today.
I still think that's Paul
A
McCartney.
little gray around
Dumbass doesn't know anything.